Man, I just... It's halftime right now, and the Falcons just... 13-0. Losing to a backup quarterback. Or 14-0, my fault. 14-0. Yeah, I mean, the main focal point of this game is how the Ravens are stacking the box on us, and, you know, they're holding us to 29 rushing yards in the first half. Nobody's been able to stop our run game all year. Of course, you know, when we put Desmond Ridder in, we lose Mariota's running ability, and now the box is stacked because they know Desmond Ridder can't beat them over the top. Our offense is shut down, you know, by one of the best run defenses in the NFL that's fully committing to our run game with 7-8 people in the box every play. You know, speaking of run game, they're gashing us in the run game a little bit, over 100 yards in the first half, and you know, we're putting 6 to 7 people in the box and not really committing to it as much. We're trying to get some pressure on Tyler Huntley and, you know, dropping back in coverage, and that's fine, but you know, we're getting gassed. You know, I get it. Tyler Huntley's a decent, you know, he's an above average backup quarterback. He's actually pretty good backup quarterback. I get it, but you know, we got to commit to the run game, or not commit. We just need an extra guy in the box. You know, I get it. They got some speed on the outside, so we don't want to fully commit, but you know, it's just. Look, Arthur Smith, you did a good job. You did a great job last year, and you're doing a good job this year. You're overachieving both years. But here's the facts, buddy. Desmond Ridder is not ready to be a backup. Excuse me. He's not ready to be a starting quarterback. He's not. He may not ever be ready. You know, I mean, Mariota was much better than this. Yes, Mariota was inaccurate, and he made some mistakes. Mariota made plays. He made some plays on the ground, made some plays in the air, and he had a quick release that helped us out a lot. You know, he put some good spin on the ball and, you know, got there. Desmond Ridder is slow with his progressions. He doesn't have the mobility Mariota has. He's got some mobility. He panics, and he folds under pressure, you know. Mariota's not no good quarterback, but he's decent. He's what we got right now. He's the best we got right now. And I'm not happy with him leaving the team and all that, but hey, you want to win football games, you know. You know, and Arthur Smith knows it too. I mean, that's why we have this conservative passing offense. Honestly, what we need to do is we need to get the ball to our playmakers on the outside. And Kyle Pitts isn't playing, but you know, throw it deep. You know, stretch the field a little bit. Just throw it up. I don't care if it gets picked. Just throw some 50-50 balls, man. Remember, we did that once versus Cincinnati to Demir Bird, and look what happened. I mean, we got Drake London, who's 6'4". You know, why don't, and he's doing pretty good for us. Why not trust him with 50-50 ball? Zachachias, you know? I mean, if you want to put Demir Bird in and throw one, why not? You know? Or, you know, try to get Avery Williams on the outside with his speed and throw it deep. I mean, you know, stretch the field a little bit and then try to gash him in the run game. You know? Because, I mean, they're running this, you know, the 3-4 stack and something shading another guy down and committing to the run game. And that's just it's not going to work right now. It's not going to work. You know, especially if we want to hit the edge. And, you know, they're setting the edge right now by using this, you know, this stack. And sometimes they'll, you know, go to a, you know, more of a 3-5 look, and it's just, yeah, we've tried to run up the middle, but I got so many guys and they're fully committed to the run. It's hard. But look, the Ravens got one of the best run defenses in the NFL, and it's showing here. When you don't got a quarterback that can beat him over the top, it's kind of tough. We've tried play actions, and that worked with Mariota. It ain't because the run-pass options and read options we ran with Mariota. It's not working with Desmond Ridder. Nobody's fooled. With Mariota, you could hand it off, you could throw it, or you could, he'd take it himself. Ridder's not going to take it himself. And he throws the pass so slow that they're just like, it's whatever. We're only, threatened by the handoff. We're eliminated from the playoffs with a loss and a Bucs win, or a loss and a Saints win. The Saints beat us both times when they shouldn't have. How did that happen? D&P's is a great DC, but he really messed up that game. I'll never figure out how we lost that game. All right. And then, of course, that intentional grounding call. I mean, that's not intentional grounding, but why would you throw it? Why would you throw that inside the tackle box in the first place? You just got lucky that he hit your arm. But they didn't call it. They called it intentional grounding, and that's not intentional grounding. He hit his arm. So that's that's not intentional grounding. We should have pounded the ball. Why would you? Just run the ball, man. We're on the 1 yard line. I mean, that's just the type of shit that makes us 5-9. I mean, no. All right, no. Coaching is the reason why we're 5-9. It's propelled us to be 5-9. In a good way. Without our coaching, we'd probably be, a 2-3 win team right now. So I'm not going to trash the coaching. But on that one play, just run the ball. I mean, we've coached well. We've been coached good this year. Especially on defense. Even though our defense isn't, struggled a little bit. Offense has been coached pretty well. I mean, give the ball to Cordell Patterson more, man. After you throw some 50-50 balls and then start handing it off and gashing them. And run it with Desmond Ridder a little bit. He's got some mobility. That's what I do, man. This offense, man, I swear. Back to the game now. Hopefully we do better. Peace and rise up. See y'all.